Hey, baby, you in there? How come you didn't wake me up? Eden, I had a dream about you. You were with Marcello. It had a happy ending, though. I woke up. Get it? You have your secrets, I have mine. Eden. Eden?
You've come here to gloat. I don't think it's very sporting of you.
Gloat on what?
Oh, you do know that this is the day your father flies to Haiti to get his divorce, don't you?
I wasn't even thinking of that.
Really? Well, then why are you here and so upset?
It's Ted. I'm furious at him for moving out. And I think it's entirely your responsibility.
Ted made that decision all by himself. I tried to talk him out of it. I didn't want him to leave the house angry with his father.
Well, you may not have been the direct cause, but between you and Daddy, he was forced to choose. You shouldn't have let him choose you.
Listen to me, Eden. Whether you and your father believe this or not, Ted has a mind of his own, and I'm glad about that. Now, who could that be at this hour of the morning? Oh, hello, Marcella. What are you doing here? Come in.
You were not expecting me?
No, I wasn't.
I invited him. I forgot to tell you.
You did? Why?
Because I found out yesterday that 16 years ago, the exact same time that you, Sophia, had a fatal boat accident with Lionel and turned up missing, was presumed dead, Marcello Armonti was visiting in Santa Barbara. Now, were you aware of that? I thought so. I was hoping I was wrong, Marcello. I was hoping it was just a coincidence. The reason Marcello was here is because he's going to explain to me why he was visiting Santa Barbara, how it happened, and why.
Look, it's just kind of hard to explain over the telephone, Kelly. I just had to get the heck out of here. Yeah, no, I'm leaving this morning, right now. Well, no, I don't exactly have a place to stay yet. I was thinking about staying with Mom, but well, I don't know. I'll find someplace. Your old apartment? Wait, Kelly, I didn't know you still had that place. Are you sure? Oh, Kelly, that would be perfect. Yeah. Where are the keys? Oh, hey, Kelly, thank you so much. Look, I'll call you as soon as I get myself situated, all right? Look, Kelly, I really appreciate this. This is a big favor you're doing for me. Yeah, and you know what? I can get some studying done for a change.
I wish Ginger'd get a regular place set up so we didn't have to keep moving around from one place to the next. Oh, wait a minute, I think he's waking up. Why don't you go give him a little help?
Who are you?
I'm your roommate, honey. Don't tell me you've forgotten already.
My roommate? Oh. Where am I?
This is your sister's old apartment, and Ginger said me and Dawn and Cheryl could all stay here with you until she found us a nice spot to work out of, remember? And then we had some bourbon and Coke to celebrate, and some fun, and then you passed out.
I thought that was an erotic dream.
Does my hair look all right?
I think maybe you could do with a little brushing.
Could you help me out with that? It's just, it hurts so much when I move, and I want to look at least halfway decent when Mr. Capel gets here. Oh, would you look at me? I move around a little bit and I start sweating.
You're still recovering, Gina. You have to take it easy.
But I just want to get home.
I know.
Morning, Gina.
Oh, Mason, good. I want to talk to you. Nancy, can I have something more for the pain?
Let's see. Yeah, it's prescribed. One more if you need it.
Oh, I need it. Could I have it now?
I'll be happy to take the other one off your hand.
Thank you.
Well, I must say you're looking much better this morning.
I don't feel it. I feel awful. But since Cece is coming by today, I thought I'd put on some makeup and brush my hair out. But anyway, how's Brandon?
Oh, he's fine. You don't have to worry about him.
But I do. When you're stuck in the hospital, you worry about everything, and nobody wants to tell me the truth because they don't want to upset me, so I feel like everyone's lying to me. Strangely enough, you might be the only one I can trust.
Well, I may well be. But I think you can stop worrying for a while, Gina. After all, today your intended flies to Haiti to get his divorce from Sophia.
He's going today? Are you sure?
I'm absolutely positive. So things may be going your way. No time at all, you'll be standing in front of a minister getting ready to marry your future ex-husband.
Mason, don't talk like that. I want this marriage to last a long time.
Yes, I'm sure you do. And I'm sure it will. Well, I'm not sure, but I'm hopeful. And if not hopeful, then dimly optimistic.
Mason, you're terrible.
Yes, I know. My only redeeming characteristic. But don't worry, Gina, you'll be fine. I have every confidence in you.
Okay, Rosa, that's it. I got all the stuff in my car. So all I need...
You're really going through with this, are you?
Yep.
Don't you think that we ought to talk a little more before you act?
I don't know. It seems to me we've said all there was to say last night at the hospital.
How long are you going to be away?
I'm not sure. How long are you going to keep hating my mother?
Ted, I don't see what the two things have to do with one another. My problems with your mother, that's our business. I mean, it's wrong for you to take sides. It's unfair to your mother and to me. But as long as you're determined to stay with her, I won't try to stop you.
Well, I don't think I'll be staying with her either.
Oh? I thought that was the point of this whole...
No, the whole point is that I don't think you're being fair to my mom, and I'm leaving as some sort of a protest. I can't live here with the way you feel about her.
Son, I don't mind you protesting. I mean, look, why don't you just put your stuff back in your room, and later on you can march around the house and carry a sign.
You know, you always try and make me feel so small and so stupid.
I'm sorry, son. Forget what I said. Well, if you're not going to Sophia's, where are you going to stay?
Well, Kelly said I could use her apartment. It's got the rent paid for the next 2 months, and it has some furniture. It's quiet, so I get some studying done there.
And you would prefer that than to what you have here?
I don't know. I just feel it's time for me to go out on my own. Anyway, I'm going.
Or did you know that Marcello's parents were killed in World War II by the Nazis? That he was taken away from the Netherlands as a small child and sent to a work camp in Germany.
Is this true?
Yes, it is.
Then he was adopted by the Armantes and taken to Italy.
I just find this extraordinary that you've never told me.
It's not something that I care to reminisce about, Sophia. I've tried to put it behind me.
Well, I can understand that, but still, I should have known.
And now he's back in Santa Barbara, trying to bring about a merger between Capel Enterprises and Armante Industries. I think somehow it has to do with your visit 16 years ago. But I'm not sure. I don't have all the pieces to the puzzle, Marcello. I can only guess.
I think you must have friends in very high places to be able to find all that out.
I do. And I could find out anything else I want to know, given enough time.
And all of this is true?
I may as well tell you everything. Better you should hear my version than hers.
Better we should hear the truth than just a version, Marcello.
I was on the beach that day, Sophia. You came out of the water. You were half washed up. You were nearly drowned. You were half swimming.
You were covered with blood. You were hysterical. You kept saying that someone was trying to kill you and that they kept on trying. You were obviously terrified, but you did not want to be taken home. I knew that what I did that day was wrong. I realized it at the time. I knew that it would create many problems, but I made the decision to take you away.
Marcello, you kidnapped me that day.
Looking back on it, maybe it was kidnapping. But at the time, I felt that I was doing you a great favor. You begged me to help you, and I had to do whatever I could. We had some connections, so we were able to take you out of the country. I thought a few weeks of rest and care was all that you needed. But when I got you to the sanitarium outside Italy, and the doctors told me that you were in much worse condition than I ever dreamed, I decided to let them keep you there.
You didn't know that's what's happened?
Oh, no. Oh, no, I thought that in my delirium I somehow got myself to Europe, or that I got to Europe and then I had my breakdown. That's why I didn't remember anything that happened before.
I didn't think anything was to be gained by telling you.
Really?
Yes.
And if Eden hadn't found out, you never would have told me.
Probably not.
I don't understand. I mean, that was time. That was my time that I lost. It was part of my life. You should have told me, Marcello. You should have.
I'm sorry.
I feel betrayed. I feel like you've been using me or something for your own purpose. Well, maybe you have, Marcello. I mean, maybe Eden is right about all this. Maybe this all has to do with Cece and the Capwell Industries. Is that true? Is it?
It's lovely, Amy. It's a great office to work in.
Yeah. Any office is gonna look good to you after all the trouble I had getting a job.
Oh, now stop. From the looks of it, you picked a really nice one.
Yeah.
Oh, and how is it working for this new boss? Is he nice? I mean, Stanfield Lee, he's sort of famous. Is it scary?
Mom, it's just frustrating. I haven't met the man. No. The only person I've met is his assistant. He's Mr. Friendly.
Well, you're lucky. I wish I didn't have to see the man I worked for. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot the very reason I came by. I have something for you.
What?
It's the last letter you sent to Jeff. The post office returned it.
Oh, well, I might have known.
I don't understand why you keep on writing to a man that betrayed you. I mean, why don't you just leave him alone?
Mama, believe me, you don't want to know any more about this than you already do.
Well, I certainly don't like the sound of that. Oh, Amy, look, honey. If Jeff's causing you problems, I wish you'd tell me about it.
Okay. I have a feeling he's ready to broadcast it to the world anyway. You remember good old Jeff, the guy I lived with for 3 years in San Francisco? Good old boy who sent me $600 for an abortion?
Yeah.
Well, the good guy has now decided to say that he is not the father of my baby.
What?
Oh, Mr.
Morning.
Friendly, good morning. I'd like you to meet my mother, Marissa Perkins.
How do you do? I just came by to see where Amy works.
Well, I'm glad you did. Forgive me, but I'm in a great hurry this morning. Amy,
Sure.
these need to be put on Mr. Stanfield Lee's desk and all around the office. He's going to be
Okay.
arriving any minute. I want everything to be as nice as possible.
He
for
is,
him.
for certain.
That's right.
How wonderful. I'll put them in a vase right away.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, how exciting I get to meet him.
Well, it is.
Mama.
I have to go, and we'll talk later.
Okay, I have a checkup at the hospital with Dr. Renfro at 5 o'clock. If you want to meet me there after work.
It's a great idea. I'll do
Okay.
it. It was nice meeting you, Mr. Friendly.
Well, it's my pleasure, Mrs. Perkins. We're delighted to have Amy working for us. Please feel free to drop in anytime.
Oh, thank you. Bye.
Bye. See you later.
Sophia, Eden, listen to me. It was simply a coincidence that I was here in Santa Barbara on that day 16 years ago. It has no connection to anything else. I happen to have been vacationing in California with a friend, just as I happened to have been on the beach at that time. Sophia, if you feel betrayed, I am deeply sorry, but I did what I felt I had to do for you at that time. And what more can you ask of anyone that you come to for that sort of total help? Besides, you were in no condition to make any decisions yourself.
And after I was, Marcello, why didn't you tell me then?
I consulted with your doctors, and they felt that no useful purpose would be served. I let it remain part of your unrecovered past. You had been through great emotional stress. Why? Why would I want to remind you of all of that again? As it turned out, you remembered everything that happened between you and Lionel on the boat. You remembered everything that happened up to the time the boat rammed you.
I hope you're telling me the whole truth, Marcello.
In the 16 years that you've known me, have I ever taken advantage of you? Have I ever done anything but protect you and see to it that your best interests are served?
No.
I rest my case.
Well, you sure make everything sound very plausible.
Yes, it's the virtue of telling the truth.
All right. At least we've gotten it out in the open.
And I'm glad I finally heard the story, Marcello.
Sophia, I've got to go.
I hope you accomplished everything you set out to do.
Well, I've got an explanation for something that has been bothering me for quite some time. I suppose I'm satisfied.
Eden, I'll walk you to the elevator. I want to talk to you about Ted.
I promise you, Hans, no matter what happens, I'll come back after the war and I'll find you. I want to make it up to you for your parents' death.
You won't come back. I know you won't.
I will. I give you my word. I would take you with me now, but the military won't allow it.
I'm afraid. Let my parents die. Now you're going to let me die.
No. I won't. I promise you. You'll be seeing me again very soon. I won't let you down. I'll be back. 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 I'll be back.
Sophia, if it matters so much to you, I'm profoundly sorry that I didn't tell you the whole story.
I'm very sorry, but Eden had to be the one to find out that you didn't tell me yourself.
I remember you on the beach that day. You were so desperate. I made you a promise then that I would not leave you and I would do whatever I could for you. To me, that promise was sacred, and I kept it.
Yes, you did.
Some people do not keep their promises. That is the most terrible thing in the world.
There he is now. He's pulling into the lot. Mason, help me back into bed.
Oh, all right. Oh, take your time. It's going to take him a minute to get up here.
All right.
All right. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, there. Now, a couple of coughs, and you could pass for the Lady of the Camellias. You don't mind if I don't stay and socialize with you two?
No, I think it'll be better if you go.
Yeah, I'm sure we would agree on that.
Miss, could you hand me the other pill the nurse left?
You have that much pain, Jeannie? You're not supposed to eat them like candy, I don't think.
I know, I need it. Could you give me some water, too?
Sure.
Trust me, Mason, I know pain when I feel it.
Good luck with Dad, huh?
Mason, thanks for everything. I mean it.
Guess an uneasy alliance is better than none at all.
Well, hello there.
Hello, Cece.
Look at you. You look wonderful. Sitting up, everything. Oh, you've made some great progress.
Oh, yes, I've been walking around and, well, I have a lot of incentive. I just want to come back home to you and Brandon.
Well, I've got some good news for you, darling. I'm going to be flying to Haiti this afternoon. And if everything goes according to plan, by this time tomorrow night, I should be a free man and we'll be able to be married.
Oh, really, Cece? It'll be that fast?
Well, it just takes a little time and some connections and some money. But I want to tell you, young lady, if they haven't released you from here, we're still going to get married, even at your bedside if I have to.
Oh, you don't know how happy this makes me. Oh, but I don't want to get married here. I just want to go home.
I was just joking. Oh, I didn't have a chance to talk to the doctor this morning. How's the baby?
The baby's just fine.
Is that your medical opinion, or does the doctor agree?
Oh, he agrees completely. We're both doing wonderfully now.
Thank God for that. You know how worried I was about you. You're both very precious to me. I don't know what I would have done if I'd lost either of you.
Well, you haven't. And you're not going to.
I'd better not.
I know what I told you about Lionel. But now I'm starting to think that maybe I've done him a terrible injustice all these years.
In what sense?
Well, now I'm not so sure that it wasn't really an accident.
After being so certain for all this time, you're beginning to have doubts? I wonder what that means. Is Lionel beginning to get to you?
No, it's Marcello, his family is. His children, and even Augusta, they have incredible faith in him.
Faith, is that not normal for a family?
Well, certainly it is, but it's even more than that. I can't really explain it. I'm just having second thoughts. I think I may have been laboring under terrible misapprehensions all these years.
I'll get it. Mr. Castillo.
Hey, Doc, I'm looking for Eden. Is she here?
Hello, Cruz. You just missed her. Would you like to come in?
Don't mind if I do, Sophia. Actually, I'd like to ask you a couple of questions, privately, if you don't mind.
All right, I will let you two speak alone. Eden left this here. I'll bring it.
Why don't you give it to me?
No, that's quite all right. No inconvenience. I'll speak with you later, Sophia.
All right, goodbye, Marcello.
Do psychiatrists take an oath to be irritating, or is it just his specialty?
I'm sorry if he seemed a little rude to you, Cruz. He's really a very kind man.
I'm sure. My question is real simple. Who knew about the tunnel between the Lockridge and Capwell estates? Aside from the immediate family, I mean?
I don't even think the immediate family knew. Lionel knew, and the only way I found out is because he told me and he showed it to me. Of course, that was many years ago.
How do you think he found out about it?
I'm really not very sure, Cruz, unless Minx and her husband knew.
What about the Capwell side?
I don't think too many people knew that. I know Cece didn't know. Maybe his parents knew, or the people who built it. Why are you asking me about the tunnel?
Oh, it could have a bearing on a police matter. It's no big deal.
Oh, an investigation. What sort of investigation?
Sorry, that's all I can tell you. Thanks.
Oh, you're still here, huh?
Yeah, well, we don't go to work until late in the afternoon.
Cheryl has the day shift.
Yeah, well, you guys are gonna have to find something harmless to do with yourselves for a little while. I got a lot of work to do. Speaking of which, I'm gonna have some documents for you both to sign a little later on.
Well, I'm not signing nothing until my lawyer looks it over first.
Dawn, I am your lawyer.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Ginger told me I forgot.
Why don't we go get some breakfast, all of us? Unless you want to party first.
Well, no, I think I'd better get to work, Jerry. Thank you. Somebody's coming. Get in the bedroom, fast.
Oh,
Ted?
I didn't know you were here. What, you live here?
Where'd you get a key?
Well, it's Kelly's. I talked to her on the phone this morning, and she said I could use the apartment. But if you got it, I can find out.
No. Come on in. It's big enough for both of us. Well, you really left the house, huh?
Yeah, there's most of my stuff right here.
Oh, Dad let you go?
Well, he was really mad.
Oh, I bet.
But yeah, look, I kind of feel bad about this. I'll leave. I don't want to crowd you, man.
No, it's no problem. I wouldn't hear of it. I think it might be important for you to move in. You and I can kind of get reacquainted. Besides, you could probably use a friend right now, I'll bet.
Well, maybe you could too.
Yeah, maybe I could.
Okay, all right. We'll see how we get along here. Kind of like the Odd Couple, huh?
Yeah, well, maybe we can even things out.
You can teach me how to always have that last word.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I gotta go. I'm gonna be late for school, so I'm just gonna put my bags in the
Oh,
other
I'll
room.
put them in there for you, Ted. It's no problem. You can unpack them later. You better get on to school. Okay. You're gonna have to sleep on the couch, though, so brace yourself.
Well, you had the place first.
That's right.
I'll see you later, bro.
Right. Bro. Dawn, Jerry, you can come out now. And, I'm afraid you're gonna have to move out as well, girls. Just tell Ginger that my little brother's moving in. He's off limits to you guys.
Don't we even get to meet him?
No, I don't even want you talking to him, much less... Never mind. Just stay away from him or there's gonna be trouble, okay?
Yes.
Great. They're beautiful.
Yes.
Smell
Oh,
lovely.
very nice. I'm sure Mr. Lee will be extremely pleased.
Anything he needs done, dictation, typing, I'm ready to do.
I just spoke to Mr. Lee on the phone a few minutes ago.
Okay.
He has a full schedule of private conferences this afternoon, so he won't need you today. I'll take care of answering the phones for him.
I don't understand.
Be happy. You've just gotten the day off.
You want me to go home?
Yes, that's right. But don't worry, you're going to be paid for the day. We're not going to dock you.
No, that wasn't what I was worried about. I was looking forward to meeting him.
Don't you worry. You'll have plenty of time to meet him. I'm sure you'll be seeing him tomorrow morning. Now go home and enjoy yourself. You have a paid vacation.
Well, all right. That's what you want me to do. But listen, if you change your mind, I'll just be at home.
We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning, Amy.
Okay.
Take care of yourself.
See you later. Tom, I said hi. See you tomorrow.
Dr. Renfro, this is Joshua Friendly. Mr. Stanfield Lee will be in his office this morning, and he has you down as his first appointment. No, it's perfectly safe for you to come in. Amy Perkins just left. I gave her the day off. Good. We'll be expecting you.
This is all the information I could get on Armonte Industries, and these are the written responses from the attorneys that they would like to present. As much as I hate to say it, it looks like a unique business opportunity.
Oh, why do you hate to say it?
Well, because I have a personal aversion to Marcello. I'd like to see him investigated a little bit more thoroughly, although the man is not the issue here, the company is.
I think it's wonderful that you have such a keen grasp of business matters, Eden.
Well, thank you. Just tell my dad that.
Well, no one needs to tell me that you're a clever girl, Eden.
Girl? Daddy, why can't I just be clever?
You were born a woman, and you will always be a woman, so you better get used to it.
Just let me prove myself to you, that's all I ask.
Oh, don't be so greedy. You've got your restaurant in progress. What else do you need?
Well, I'd like a little hand in this, if you didn't mind.
All right, I'll take a look at it on my flight to Haiti, and then we'll talk when I get back.
Okay.
And I want you to get well so you can get home soon.
Oh, I will, I promise. I hate just lying around doing nothing.
Oh, I think you've done a great deal, Gina. Don't underrate yourself.
She has indeed. You should have seen what you looked like when they brought you in here. Now, you just keep it up.
Have a good flight.
Thank you. I'll see you when I get home.
I love you.
I love you, too. And I love you, Princess.
I love you. Bye. Have fun.
Eden, why did you say I did a great deal just lying around?
Well, I think you've got the wedding planned just perfectly. It's been a hard day's work, hasn't it? See you later.
Bye.
Eden, I did not want to bother you when you left this at the hotel.
Thank you.
I have a limousine waiting to take us to Los Angeles. Do you still want to go?
Well, actually, I was thinking about that, Marcello.
Eden, you really should go. The officers of our Monte Company are flying in from Rome, and they want to discuss the concept of a merger with Capwell. And there's something else I think you might find fun. One of our subsidiaries is a fashion company, you know, and they're debuting their fall line today. I think it'll be festive. Why not be impulsive,
All right. I'll go with you. I'd like to know everything I can about Armonte Industries.
Good. This will be a golden opportunity for you. We'll tell you everything about the company, and you might even find some clothes from our Italian line to take back home with you.
Stop, May. You don't need to keep selling a customer that's already sold, Marcello. Honestly. Can I just have a moment? I'd like to talk to you, Cruz.
Yes, please don't take too long. We have to get started.
So, here you are. So you got your sweater back safely?
Yeah. Listen, if you've come for me to take me home or something, I'm not going home.
No? Where are you going?
I'm going to Los Angeles with Marcello for lunch.
When did you decide to do that?
When he invited me.
Oh. Kind of a long haul for lunch, don't you think?
It's business, not pleasure.
Does he know that?
Well, if he doesn't, he's in for a rude awakening, don't you think?
What kind of business might it be that takes you all the way to L.A. with him?
They are discussing a merger between the Capwell Enterprises and Armonte Industries. All of the Armonte people are going to be there. I should be home before tonight.
You should be, unless you decide to stay over, you mean?
Oh, yeah. But keep a light burning in the window for me anyway?
Baby, the only thing burning in the boat tonight is gonna be me.
Well, I love, how do you say? Imperturbable inflappability?
I never say anything remotely like that, Eden.
Oh, that's right. You're a man of action, not words. And I like you that way. Ciao, baby. Marcello?
What's any day now? Well, have you already gone in for the appointment?
No, I still have a few minutes to wait for old Doc Renfro.
Well, then why don't we have a chat?
Okay.
Why don't we sit down?
Sit the fat girl down. I see. How are you?
Fine.
What's going on?
Amy. What? I can't stop thinking about what you said this morning about Jeff. Well, I just don't understand it. What does this mean? He doesn't think he's the baby's father.
Don't worry about anything that man has to say. He's an idiot. I think he's been paranoid that I was going to slap a paternity suit on him. So he's been going to all kinds of lengths to prove that he's not the father of the baby. He's had, get ready for this, a certificate made up stating that he is infertile, thus making him incapable of fathering a child.
Well, how can he do that? He was the father, wasn't he?
Of course he was.
Well, then why is he doing this, Amy? Do you have any cause for doubt in your mind?
No, of course not. Mama, unfortunately, the man was the only guy in my life. I mean, do you think if I had any choice about it, I'd pick Jeff to be the father of my baby? No way. The only consolation lately is that he seems to have disappeared.
Then you're not going to ride him anymore?
No, ma'am, not me.
Hey, honey, you're 100% positive he's the father.
I'm going to try to pretend you didn't ask me that.
You pretend all you like. I have to, Amy.
Mama, please. He was, is, and always will be this baby's father. Now let's talk about something else. How's your love life?
Great.
Oh, well, good for you.
So, did you really enjoy the afternoon?
Yes. Would you like to come in for a few moments?
Yes, I would. Thank you.
Rosa, hi.
Hi, Eden. Did you have a nice trip there?
Well, it was a long drive. Would you mind taking these upstairs for me? They're from Armonte Industries. They're Italian.
Oh, I can't wait to see them. Shall I hang them up for you?
Would you mind? Appreciate it.
Hello, Rosa.
Hello, Doctor.
Would you like a drink?
No, thank you, thank you. I should not stay. What I want to know is how you liked the afternoon. What did you think?
Well, I was impressed with the men at work and the corporation.
Good, good. I was hoping you would be.
Yeah, but let's go back to what we were discussing in the car. Why you felt like you should go through me to get to my father, why you felt it was easiest to go through me to get to my father.
I admit it isn't the conventional approach, but you have a good deal of business sense and you have a great deal of ambition. And I think you embrace new ideas where your father prefers a status quo. Also, I think you would be much more successful than me in convincing him of a major change.
Or you could always hypnotize him into accepting a merger.
Only if all else fails. Eden, my main goal right now is to convince you and to win you over to my side. Am I succeeding?
Not entirely. But you are making inroads.
Well, I will take such encouragement as I can from that. Thank you. Thank you for turning what could have been an ordinary afternoon into a memorable occasion. Thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing you in some of those new clothes. Ciao.
The clothes are lovely, Eden. I'll put them in the closet for you.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna go out and take a nice, long, hot bath now. I'll see you later.
Hello?
Cruz, it's Rosa.
Rosa, hi.
I wanted to tell you that Eden just got home.
Oh, she did?
Yes.
Well, thank you for telling me. I'm lucky to have you on my side.
Are you going to come over?
I'll be right there. Okay, bye.
Well, home is the scholar, home from the sea. Unless, of course, you're making all A's now.
No, not quite. And if I don't start knuckling down on studying, I never will.
Ah, well, I'll do my best to create a harmonious, studious atmosphere for you. You want a drink?
Well, I can see you're going to be a great influence on me here.
I was thinking of a soft drink, Ted. Don't be so suspicious.
Nah, I don't want anything.
Oh.
You know, it feels kind of fun to be away from home like this.
Yeah, I know, but you'll get used to that after a while. And you'll start to appreciate the luxury of not having to report into anyone. Look at it this way. Now you don't have to worry about Dad trying to turn you into a Channing Jr.
You always say that, Mason. I'm not sure that's what he wanted to do.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Of course, now he's got little Brandon to work on and a new generation that Gina will provide him with. Who knows? 15 years from now, we might have a whole regiment of Channing Jr. clones. Blonde-haired, blue-eyed, unprincipled, ruthless.
Would you just knock it off, Mason, all right? I hate hearing you go on about Channing.
Really?
Okay? Yes.
Just getting warmed up.
Well, cool off, all right? Look, Mason, if we're gonna live together, I don't want to hear you griping about Channing and Dad, okay? Or anybody else.
All right, no griping, but you're imposing severe restrictions on me.
Oh, who's that, a client?
Don't I wish?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Marlene. Ginger asked me to have you sign these papers for her.
Oh, right, yes, she said she'd be sending a messenger over. Come on in.
Gee, you got a swell place here. Hiya.
Hi.
You're cute.
Marlene, let's just concentrate on business, shall we?
Rosa told me you were here. I was gonna call you later.
Were you?
Yeah.
Wasn't sure if you would or you weren't. You look great.
Thank you. I would.
Yeah, but you have been doing a real good job lately of making me jealous, haven't you?
I haven't been trying to make you jealous.
No?
I've been trying to drive you absolutely crazy.
Hi, Mason, it looks like you have another one of your clients here.
Just tell her to come in and wait, Ted.
Hi, if you're here to see Mason, the line forms on the right. Oh, you know, what's going on? Hi, if you're here to see Mason, he's busy right now and he's got one waiting, but You're certainly welcome to. Come on in. Hi. Hi. Come on in. Yeah. Hi. Hi, Blondie. Hi. I'm Ted.
You know, I can see what's happening here, and I don't particularly like it.
What do you think is happening?
You're starting to run away from me again.
Am I?
Don't say am I can see it.
Does this look like I'm running away?
Baby, I'm talking emotionally, you know? It's like you can't seem to deal with how close we've become. You're still scared, aren't you?
It's ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think so. You can't seem to handle me.
Look, I can handle anybody, any day of the week.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you better not let me catch you at it.
Hey, I got my hands full just trying to deal with you.
That's right, you do, and don't you forget it.
I won't. Does this prove that I'm not trying to run away from
This
you?
just proves you know a good kisser when you bump into one. I want you to tell me how you feel. Don't show me. Tell me. I want to hear you say it.
Oh, you are so overpossessive.
You love when I'm overpossessive.
And you are overconfident.
You love that too.
And you are arrogant.
Don't change the subject. Now, I want you to tell me what I need to hear.
What?
You know what?
What?
We're not in an elevator anymore. I want to know if you're ever going to tell me you love me and mean it, and not take it back in the next breath.
What do you think?
I think this is not a game. Now I need you to tell me you love me or tell me you don't. I gotta know where I stand, Eden.